Let's go.
Hey family, welcome back. Hope all is well today. Today is Friday all day. And this is another busy day for me. My daughter has another appointment. She has another, like a kind of an ultrasound type thing. So I'm off to meet the group home staff with my daughter. They're going to pull her out of school early so we can have this appointment going on. So this is another day for me. And excuse my room. I'm going to be cleaning up this room this weekend, family. As I told you in the last video, I'll be cleaning up this room. I'll be cleaning the bathroom. Hopefully I'll be vlogging both, and also that beautiful onion soup that I'm looking forward to making. Hopefully you're looking forward to it as well. So don't forget to subscribe, share, and press on that notification bell. And family who's been with me for a while, welcome back. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be leaving in about 5 minutes. And so I had some time to kind of wind down, have breakfast, have coffee, and play a little bit with the kitty. And yeah, so now I'm just on my way to the appointment, and then I'll come back, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I think I might do some laundry because my laundry is piling up. You don't even want to see the laundry piling up there. You don't even want to see that. I might show it to you anyway. Yes, there we are. Now I bought this nice little bag to put on my door to control myself so I won't pile the laundry up too high, and it's overflowing, as you can see. So it is time to definitely start the laundry process, and I think I'll do that today. Yes, matter of fact, there's not thinking, I'm going to do it. Yeah, this room is definitely need to be cleaning, dusted. I'm going to be dusting the pictures, of course. That I will start with that first, dusting on top of the pictures, the mirrors. Let's see what. Yes, the lamps, like I said, on top of the pictures, like around this area up here, I'll be starting that up. And so I'm going to be going to all the shades, everything. Look at this. Look at the dust right there. That's a shame. That is a shame. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that this weekend, tackling all of this. Just tackling it all. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing, fam. But right now I have to get out of here and do this day and finish this day. And I still have leftovers. As I was telling you in the last video that I had 3 days of leftovers. So this will be my last meal for my leftovers. And then I will start the onion soup tomorrow. But family, let me hurry up and get out of here because I have to be there earlier. They said for us to be there a little bit earlier. So I have to get there early. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing my daughter, that's for sure. The wonderful thing, before I let you go, the wonderful thing about me having these appointments with my daughter twice a week now is that I get to see her often. So I'm very grateful for that. Okay, family, so I'll see you. I hope that you have a good day today. See you a little bit later.
Station Côte-Sainte-Catherine.
I missed my bus. So I'll be walking up to my destination to meet my daughter. I'm actually 30 minutes early, so I'm very happy about that. Better early than late. That's what I always say, better early than late. So yeah, just ran up the stairs. Excuse-moi. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day. It's fresh, not sunny yet. The sun is supposed to come out a little bit later. It is still early afternoon, so I'm looking forward to the sun. And my daughter might be in a good mood or a bad mood, I don't know. Especially that she was pulled out of school. She's only been pulled out an hour before it's time to finish school, so not too bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna go see my baby girl. I bought her little treats here. I always try to bring her a little treat or a little smoothie or homemade juice or something like that. So I bought her this time that I keep forgetting to give her. That sister Bonnie bought her some caramel popcorn. So she's gonna be happy about that. So I'll have to tell her first, you do your task first here at the doctor's office, and then you can have your caramel popcorn. Yeah, so I bought her that and an orange and some juice. So that should hold her off until it's time to have her dinner tonight. Yeah. All right, family. I'm gonna get up to this place where I'm going, and I'll see you in a little bit. Most likely I might be vlogging the laundry today. Okay, see you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And push on that notification bell so that you will have videos. It'll pop right up on your screen when we present a new video. Okay, see you later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hey family, so it's finished. So my daughter's finished her ultrasound. That was really something else. I had to literally lie in the bed with her. She was so anxious. Anytime she has her eyes checked, her teeth checked, or anything like that, any exam, she's very anxious. She's been like that since she was a baby, but when she was a baby, when she was an infant and toddler, when she was an infant and newborn baby, all the way up till, I would say 5 months, she was fine. 6 months and all on, it was just hectic. Temper tantrums all over the floor, having anxiety just to go into the building. But now she still has the anxiety, but she will go through it with a lot of encouragement, with a lot of, just talking to her that everything's going to be okay, her breathing exercises and things like that. So I had to literally lie down in the bed with her. The woman put the gel on my stomach to give her ultrasound, just to, I kind of try to mock what she has to go through, just so she can see that it's really nothing. So she went through it. It took about a good, I would say 5 minutes, which felt like an hour, trying to encourage her, and the staff was also there trying to encourage her, and the technician also was trying to. So we're all trying to encourage my daughter to just keep calm and just, go through this exam. So she did it. I'm very proud of her. And I told her I was proud of her. I wanted to give her a little treat. She didn't want the treat. So after this, when she's anxious like that, she just loses her appetite. So now she's off back to the group home, and hopefully the rest of the evening will go well for her. But I'm glad she did this test, because it was very important for her to have this test done. Yeah, so family, that's what's going on now. So right now I'm in the bathroom of the hospital. I'm about to leave. I'm going to go to the health food store to get some dates and some other little items that I need to get for the house. So family, I will see you in a few minutes again. Hope that you're all doing well today. Having a good day so far. All I can say, family, is home sweet home. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Wow. That was a day. I've been out since let me see. I left out the house to meet my daughter for 2 something. So I left her about 1ish, and I'm coming back around 5ish. That's not too bad. But it feels like I've been out all day. Yeah, so the running around for the food and things like that, and yeah, that's basically it. And waiting for my daughter and trying to encourage her. You know, one thing I have to say, trying to control somebody else's mood takes a lot of energy. I'm telling you, trying to control somebody else's mood, I'm telling you, it really does take a little, takes a lot out of you. But anyways, I did that. I succeeded. My daughter passed with flying colors. Now I'm just waiting for her results of the exam, and yeah, so that's it. Then I have another appointment with her social worker next week. Her anyways, just doctors in general. So even though I'm not working, I am working at the same time. But I'm not complaining. Just saying, family. Just saying. This. You're here, a part of my life, and this is my life, and I'm not complaining ever. I'm just letting you know the things that I do. And if you're going through certain similar things, or not even similar, but you're always on the go and you're always trying to do things right, I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Praying for you. Okay, so I'm going to do a little vlog and show you what I bought today. And I'm going to either start the soup either tonight. I'm going to see how much energy I have. Today is Friday, so I might just relax and then maybe start a little bit later. But I'm going to have leftovers now. I'm hoping to have some beans, pork and beans, the beans that you put, like there's a maple syrup kind or whatever, or brown sugar. I'm hoping that I have a can of those organic so I can add some maple syrup to that and have it with my chicken and the rest of my stew. So hopefully I can do that. And of course my onions. I'm eating onions with everything. I had onions with my breakfast this morning and it was delicious. Yeah, I just said, let me just sit down for a few minutes. Yeah, the onions with my breakfast, I had the typical that most of the time I eat. I have either scrambled eggs or fried eggs. Not sunny side, over easy. I have over easy eggs, and most of the time I have 3 of them, 2 to 3 eggs. Then I had my coffee. Then I had my toast, and then I added some onions in it. It's like a new invention that I just created, that I found out by putting onions in my food. And it's so lovely. I mean, raw onions. Usually I would maybe fry the onions up to put it in my eggs or whatever, but it tastes really delicious. Try it, family, and it's very good for you. So yeah, so I'm gonna be having that my dinner. I'm gonna chop some onions up with that. As you see in any other video, I bought a big bag of onions. So I went to the health food store, got my things that I need to get over there, and like I said, I'm gonna see how I feel, and I will start to. Who knows? I might even start cleaning today. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so we're gonna see how that goes. But right now I have a I think I'll have a nice cup of tea, and I usually have my dinner before 7. Right now it's 20 after 5. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, family. Right now I just want a nice cup of tea, and then I'll figure that out after what I'm gonna do. But right now, I'm going to give you a little haul. I got something from Amazon. I'll show you what that is. And then I have some cheese. I bought some cheese. I usually buy the organic one. This is just regular cheese. And let's pray over it. I don't know what kind of cheese that is, but it's cheddar, old cheddar, but it's not organic. But you know what? Every now and then, it's not going to hurt you. And then I got my maple syrup. Excuse the light. Let me see if I can put a little bit more light in here. It's so sunny out. I thought I would have enough light. Okay, so I have that, and this cereal, I showed it to you before in past videos. In any case, I don't know which video it is, but anyways, I like to buy these sometimes. When I was young, I used to love Fruit Loops all the way up until I guess in my 40s. I used to love to eat Fruit Loops. But then you start to find out about the ingredients of things and your health and things like that. You start wanting to care more about your health. And so I ran into these, and these are like Fruit Loops, but they're healthy. They're healthy Fruit Loops. And they're called, they're from Kashi, and they're called real fruit puree, strawberry banana smoothie loops, they're called. And they're flavored and colored multi-grain loop, naturally flavored and colored multi-grain loops. So they're naturally flavored by fruit. So yeah, so you have the whole grain oat flour, cane sugar, banana puree, strawberry puree, whole wheat flour, degerminated cornmeal, oat hull fiber, blah blah blah, speller pressed canola oil, salt, concentrated radish juice, and mixed tocopherols for freshness, whatever. But anyways, it's a whole lot better than having Fruit Loops. So this is what I have. So try these, family, if you like Fruit Loops. And then let's see. And then what else did I get? This is for my onion soup. I have some fresh thyme. I just take a couple of these little stems and I throw it inside the soup. And then I got my favorite cherry tomatoes. Lovely. I bought some oat milk. Bonnie was saying that oat milk is very good for you. It's better than like coconut milk, and apparently they put different preservatives in coconut milk and these rice milk and all these things. So she said it's better to have oat milk. So this is what I bought. I bought some oat milk because sometimes I like to have like chocolate milk, and I don't really like to drink with the cow milk. If I do have cow milk, I'll put it just in my coffee. But this, I can actually have a nice cup of chocolate milk. So I'm excited about that. And then this is one of my favorite juices to have with my beets. So I put my beet powder in this apple cider. Then I have my peanut butter. I got a nice big jar. Then I bought some honey, some raw honey that I use quite often. 2 boxes of dates. I love my dates. Oh my, I just love dates. With a nice hot cup of tea at night before I go to bed. Perfect. And then I'm gonna eat this right now, a nice pear. And it's like perfect now, perfectly ripened to eat now. And of course my lemon that I like to drink with my water in the mornings. And then of course my eggs. Okay, so I'm gonna put all these things away, family, and then decide what I'm gonna do with you as far as meal prep. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna finish off my I have chicken left over. That's gonna last for a couple of days still. The chicken that I bought, the cooked chicken, and I still have a little bit of stew left. And I mean, literally, this stew that I made can last another 2 days because originally I made it for my daughter, but Sister Bonnie was here. She had a little bit of it, but my daughter didn't really have too much of it at all. She had maybe 1 plate of it, so I ended up with all the stew. And it's most of the time it happens like that. I make her all these meals, and she doesn't end up eating them. Such is life. Anyways, it helped me not to cook for myself for all these days, so I'm not going to complain. I just like to see my daughter eat the things that I make her because I put my heart into these things to do for her. So hopefully one day she'll appreciate it. But right now I'm gonna just have a pair. The kitty is out there. He's enjoying himself on the balcony. He just loves this weather. I was walking past and I seen him walking past outside, coming into the building, and I seen his little head sticking out of the rails of the balcony. So he's enjoying this weather. It's perfect weather for him right now. So yeah, family, so I'll see you in a few. You know, guys, I'm just gonna put the things away. And you know, you guys can come along with me and watch me put the things away if you like. So I did the little haul on my little table here. So let me bring these things into the kitchen. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to having this oat milk. I'm very looking forward to it. Let me just scoot you over a little bit here. And like I said, I have some cow milk, but I usually just use that for my coffee. Just a little splatter into my coffee. Yeah, maybe I'll even give you a little vlog of me cleaning out this pantry over here. Like I said, it's, if you've seen this pantry, don't judge me. I'm going to get to it eventually. Eventually. This is what I actually want with my with the milk. I have actually Sister Bonnie gave me this. This is ashwagandha root powder. Ashwagandha root powder here, and I think this calls for milk. Let's see. You can put it in smoothies, yogurt. Oh, you can put it in smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. And let me see. Oh yeah, you could just kind of put it in different things. You don't have to put it in a milk. But there's something here that I like. I think there's like yeah, here it is. This is what I would like to put. This is called London Fog Latte Mix, and it calls for milk. So you add 2 tablespoons of London Fog inside of a mug, heat and add your favorite milk, stir and enjoy. So I really want to try this. I might try this tonight. So I'm going to leave that out right here. And that's it for that. I don't think, oh yeah, I think I have to put the maple syrup and the honey inside of here. Let me see if I have my beans that I wanted. I don't see any so far. No, just chickpeas. Okay, so I don't have the beans, so I'll have to have, and I had craving for those too, so I'm missing some canned soup that I have to buy more of. I like to buy organic canned soups for my daughter, and maybe I might take one every now and then with some crackers. But so I ran out of those. I ran out of beans, and I have the refrigerator open 1 minute. Yeah, so I ran out of beans. So these things I have to get within a few days. And yeah, so my dates, they go in the refrigerator. And let me see if I can find some room. Yeah, there's room for my juice. So yeah, that's it for the fridge. And now let me load up my eggs. I actually used this morning to steam up my skirt, but I really want to get back to ironing. I couldn't iron. I told you guys earlier on, but I couldn't iron in my old place because some type of electrical problem. Whenever I would plug in the iron, the power would go out, which was very weird. Just an iron. But and then I had a fireplace, and I couldn't plug that in either after a while. It's a very old building, so it wasn't maintained properly at all. So, but now I'm excited to go back to ironing. So I'm going to buy a iron. I have an ironing board, but I'm going to go back to ironing. I'm going to get a nice little cute little iron and start ironing again, because the steamer it's convenient at times, but it's like you have to keep on going up and down, and you know. In the beginning, I thought it was a lot more easier, but I find it's a little bit more difficult than to pretty much iron. There's nothing like the old ways, you know. There's nothing like it. You know, if you're an old folk like me, an old fogey like me, sometimes doing the old way is better for me. So here's the cherry tomatoes. I'll put those over here, and I'm gonna wash out this pear here. But let me put away my eggs. Put my eggs in. I'm gonna have to clean this out too one of these days. Wash this out a little bit here. Wipe it down. Everything has to be wiped down after a while. But when I do my refrigerator, I usually clean this out too at the same time. First things first, my room and the bathroom this weekend. There, that's done. So what I do here, I just have to move this cheese here. You can see my refrigerator is very small. And just put these over here like that. And then, so I'm not, I was going to put these on top, but that's going to be a little inconvenient when I'm trying to take out my eggs. Put this here. And then I'll put the dates here when if I need some dates. Right there on the side. And then my bread will be on top of these dates. So yeah, that's it. The fridge doesn't look too bad. Everything in here is good. That doesn't have to be thrown out. I just have to check here underneath the here where the vegetables are, vegetables and fruits, and see what's happening in here. Some of the things are Sister Bonnie's too. But yeah, it's not too bad in here. I just try not to pile it up too much. Here's my probiotics that I take today, so I'll take this right now. My probiotics. Now the probiotics is definitely an acquired taste. It's it tastes like yogurt, but it also tastes like bad yogurt. It's a little bit lumpy. So what I do with this is I shake it up a little bit. I want to show you the texture of it. I'm going to put it in a little glass so you can, well, I don't know if you can see it here. Can you see that? It's a little bit lumpy. I think you can see that. But I'll show it to you in a glass so you can really see what I'm talking about. So I'll just show you in this little glass here. Let's see. So I just pour that in here like that. As you can see how lumpy it is. Look at that. Yum. See, it's like bad yogurt. Look at that. But that's a probiotic. That's how they make it. And like I said, it reminds me of the yogurt that I used to eat when I was little. I had this uncle named Uncle Ilio. He was Italian. He was my my brother's godmother's husband. And Uncle Ilio used to force me to eat this yogurt and my food, my dinner. He used to tell me, eat your food. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for you. So and I remember sitting at the table, literally crying, okay, because I had to eat this yogurt. And this smell really reminds me of it. So I'm just gonna stir it up in remembrance of Uncle Ilio. Yeah, so that's it. But I know it. He meant his. He meant well for me. I know that Uncle Ilio loved us, me and my brother. I don't know if my brother would remember him, but I remember him. Like I said, it was my brother's godmother's husband, Uncle Ilio. So this is like an remembrance of Uncle Ilio. I'm going to drink this down and then follow it with a pear to take away the taste. Cheers. It's not so bad when you get rid of the lumps. And it has, what do you call this? It's fermented dairy probiotic with 50 billion something. 50 billion UIs or CIUs. 50 billion unsweetened. So yeah, but it's anything that's gonna do well for my gut health. I'll take anything that's good for me. It's not going to last long. You're going to suffer for a few minutes with a yucky taste. But you know what? It's done. Finito. Thank you, Uncle Elio. Okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to wash this pear. Hey, kitty. Oh, family. Like I said, I might show you the vlog of me making this dinner, my leftover dinner. And yeah, I think I'm going to make the onion soup tomorrow. It's going to be a fresh new day. I don't have to go anywhere. So I'll be able to rest up, prepare the soup. It doesn't take long. It's not a hard soup to do. All I have to do is chop up onions really, and make a broth. Pretty much, it's a very simple soup. And then I will vlog me cleaning up my room. Now that's going to be something. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll show you. I'll just record me making my leftover dinners for tonight, pretty much. And that's it. So let me eat this up and I'll see you in a few minutes, family. Okay, so I've decided what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm going to have some frozen vegetables, some corn, tomatoes, saute that up, and then throw in some of my stew with some potatoes here. The leftover, look at all the leftovers I still have left. This is good for another 2 meals with the sauce. So I might have this for lunch tomorrow, and then, like I said, make the onion soup definitely tomorrow. And then I have some tomatoes soaking in some salted water. So let's get this started. I'm going to throw some potatoes in there. Just a couple of them. I'm not going to put any stew. I don't feel like any stew. Just the potatoes, this chicken, and some vegetables. I think that's good enough for tonight. Simple, but it's going to be delicious. Just want to fry up this chicken a little bit here. Brown it up. And the potatoes. So guys, before I sit down and have my din din, I want to show you guys what I bought here from Amazona. What I bought and why. There's a reason why I bought this. Let me open it up. Sometimes these packages, like they seal it like it's for freshness or something, but they really seal it really well. Not complaining, just saying. It's a good, I guess it's a good quality. And I guess it's also they want it not to be so bulky as well. That's probably the reason. So I bought this. It's a very long skirt. Well, it's not as long as I thought it would be. It's a long slip to put underneath your skirt, because sometimes my skirts are not long as I want them. I would like them to be like past my ankle, and sometimes they're not. So this is supposed to be very long, like almost reaching the floor. So I'm gonna see. And it looks just about right. See, it's past my ankle. That's just what I needed. Because family, as you know, I wear very long skirts, and sometimes they're not really long enough. This skirt here is nice and long, but sometimes they might reach to here. And I just like them very long. And this will, I put it underneath, I'll put this underneath my skirt if it's not long enough, and it will be just right. Yeah, so it's perfect. And I think it's very pretty, very like the lace, it'll have a little, just a little piece of lace coming down up the skirt. So yeah, so I'm very happy with this buy. I bought one last year, but it wasn't that long. Actually, no, that's not true. It's long, but it's not this tapered, I should say. The other skirt is more flare out for my skirts that are more like really A-line. And this is good for A-line or a straight cut skirt. So this is a very good buy. I'm very happy with it. And it's pretty, very pretty. All right, family, so I'm gonna try this food out, and then I'm gonna let you go, and or you'll let me go. And I hate saying that, I'll let you go. I can't stand saying that. You can let me go, and I will see you, but I will see you again. But let me try this out. Delicious. And with the squeeze of lemon on it, very nice. And of course, I have my raw onions. I made sauteed onions, and I also have the raw onions too as well. Very nice. One minute. Okay, I'll see you soon on the next video. I will be I'll be uploading this video tonight, but I'll see you on the next video where I will be making the, sound like a broken record, onion soup, cleaning up my room, and cleaning up the bathroom. All right, family. Always nice to see you. God bless. Be a blessing. Be blessed. And I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bon appetit.